Flo. It's been a minute since I've been recording, but man, gotta get back to the lab, man. I'm getting very inspired lately, and man, my very first guest right here, man. You've seen him on the show plenty of times, man, and this gentleman means a lot to me right now. We met before the podcast. Been following his podcast. I mean, his career ever since Sikkim Volume 2. And we're gonna address some stuff, and we're gonna get into his brand new single, what Alien Gang has in store. Without further introductions, friend of the show, family of the show, my guy, Kid Vishis.
Alien Gang.
Man, how you doing on top of 2020, bro?
I'm shit. After 2020, I'm lucky. I'm just happy to be alive at this point.
Yeah, man. That COVID shit came out of nowhere last year.
Yeah, man. Yeah, I got two kids, and I'm trying to keep everybody COVID free.
Yeah, man. Especially I seen it was like really bad in Detroit at one point. I was like, man, I'm hoping everyone down there is safe right there.
Yeah. I mean, we doing our best.
So,
Trying to set this fucking camera up.
Yeah, I know you gotta love the phones for that.
I ain't got all the fancy gadgets and shit.
Hey, me neither. We just stick with the iPad and the phone recording for the backup, so we don't waste the audio.
Okay, that's what's up.
We ain't got Vlad. We ain't got the Vulture platform yet. But hey, we're not gonna be vultures. We know better. So man, I've been thinking about a lot of things lately, and with hip hop being that everyone's doing media. Before, like, especially with COVID, I like how you brought COVID up. Do you notice like a lot more artists and other people started doing media around COVID happening?
Hell yeah. Everybody got like podcasts and blogging now. Yeah. It's crazy. It's crazy the amount of people that do that.
Yeah. So it got me thinking about, documenting this culture properly. And, like, we all know how Vlad is in this culture. We're very vocal on, like, how Vlad is a vulture on this platform. And he lost his biggest guest last year.
Yeah. I don't know. Vlad isn't in this culture. He ain't. He's not in this culture. He ain't never, ever did anything for this culture.
Yeah, the mixtapes don't count either, like, because of what you're doing today, asking the artist.
Ain't do no mixtape. When the last time you seen a DJ Vlad mixtape? You know what I'm saying? Even when he was doing mixtapes, it was other artists, other black artists that he was eating off of.
That's facts, because he started out with the game.
Yeah, he ain't a part of this culture, bro. So, all he ever do was fuck shit up in this culture. So.
And see, it got me thinking about when Jamar left that platform. It got me thinking about, man, there's a lot of artists doing media. And it got me thinking about where everyone is in Slaughterhouse. Crooked, Royce, Joel, not so much with the media. But when I see, like, Royce and Lupe get into media, it got me thinking about what you said. About you coming together with all your brothers and creating something. You know what I think would be a good idea? That all of you guys create a media network like how Joe did.
Yeah, that's fire.
Because
shout out to Joe Budden, man. That's huge. That's huge.
Yeah, man. He was on CNN.
That shit sounds like some super major shit.
But where it's coming back to, though, because I know you're very vocal on unifying Detroit's hip-hop community. With that network, it can help unify your goal as unifying the artists in Detroit.
Yeah, I mean, you say that again, I'm sorry.
Oh, so I know, like, how you're very vocal about uniting artists in Detroit. And I think, like, that network, if you do ever happen to come together with your brothers, that it can help unify your goal of unifying Detroit's talent, because you're very vocal on bringing people together in Detroit. Very vocal about it.
Yeah. I mean that's important, bro. I mean, I don't want no tension around me in my city. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, I got children and shit like that. I want, you know what I mean? It's not even necessary to not be unified.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? And it's less productive to not be unified. It's not like you're making more money being all separate. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, strung it together like we seen it like with like like Shady Aftermath, for example. Like we seen like what happens when everyone gets together in the Heights. So imagine if everyone in Detroit was on this one platform. You guys can have a different amount of reality shows. You guys can have a Detroit reality show based around young Detroit's, maybe like Living in Heaven Studios, like what Making of the Band was.
Yeah, I mean, it is a reality show, man. Detroit's different from everywhere, so if you just get all the vibes that we got in Detroit, that shit is the ultimate reality show movie. Yeah.
But also like it has like like you see like how Uncle Trick is on Fox TV talking about the Goon Squad. It's like like there's so much history in Detroit, like the Fat Killers history, the Sikkim era, the MIC era.
Yeah. I mean, and many more. We could keep going. We could keep going and going and going. You know.
And I thought we addressed the elephant in the room now too. With been seeing like people's name in the media coming up after what is it 11 years that Benzino been talking about Eminem or something like that. He comes out of nowhere every 5-6 years.
Yeah, he's like the Yeti and shit. Just pop up with the negative Yeti. You just pop up with a bunch of negative energy and negative bullshit, and you know what I'm saying. Now I want to be clear too, man. Like, I was talking about this before. Like, I don't have no business at my age talking about a man that's almost 60 years old in a negative light. You know what I'm saying? I would generally be out of place for doing that.
Yeah.
You feel what I'm saying? But I'm not out of place because this motherfucker be acting like a fucking 10th grader. Like, so.
Yeah, for real.
So it's just like, I guess my whole take on him, man, it's like I don't take him serious. I don't see how anybody could take him serious because he been talking shit, all this gangster sweet shit for 15 plus years and ain't did nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? Ain't no stories about him doing nothing to nobody. You know what I'm saying? But that's why he talks so much, because he wants you to think that he a certain way. And whatever. That's clown shit. He's an entertainer or whatever you want to call it. So, you know what I mean? I don't really take to it too much, but when he get to saying bullshit like Royce disrespected his daughter out of the blue to protect Eminem or speak up for Eminem or whatever, that type of shit is like...
They blow it out the water with these headlines because they don't know that Benzino is going at Royce first.
Yeah.
So what Royce supposed to do, not respond?
Yeah, he went at Royce originally, and Royce never did nothing to Benzino.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So that's why I'm saying I can't respect him, because really what he doing is he trying to use that Eminem racist tape situation as ammo at all time. You know what I'm saying? Don't forget about this. Don't forget about this, right? Now, if he kept that energy consistent all through the last 15 years, then I have a little bit more respect for him. I'd be like, okay, that's just the type of dude he is, right? But let me ask you and the rest of the world out there, when was the last time that you heard Ray Benzino speak about any black injustices that was done in the last 15 years? The only thing he ever talked about was Eminem. So why am I supposed to sit here and fucking believe that you really care about a black woman or anybody black being disrespected when I've never heard you speak about anything else? So that tells me you're not as passionate as you make it seem. You know what I'm saying? About black people being disrespected. You doing that shit for your own personal gain. And I can't respect that.
Yeah, because if you look at it, he promotes like trash talking M and Royce more than he does addressing the real matters of police brutality going on in the USA. Like, if you go look at Benzino's name on on Twitter, it's literally all Royce and Eminem.
Yeah, because he trying to get some attention. He wasn't talking about Royce and Eminem when he was on his reality shows, crying and getting hit on by women.
This guy was on Love and Hip Hop.
Yeah, he wasn't even speaking their name. But soon as that shit went dry, now he back crying for help. And it's like, bro, you got to do something else. You can't keep trying to throw shit at the wall and hope something stick. It ain't happening in all this time, man. It's not gonna happen, bro.
Yeah, because you know what's funny? Because when I was coming up in high school, everybody in my school, we know Benzino from going at Eminem. But this is like 15 years ago, and you're still doing the same thing, trying to remain relevant. It's like, come on.
Some of the worst lyrics you ever fucking heard.
And then he goes and gives himself 5.5. I rewatched that documentary Beef. This guy gave himself 5.5 mics. And
4.5.
Oh yeah, sorry, 4.5 mics for that made whatever the hell that shit was.
Yeah, that trash. You know what I'm saying? But he even I respect. It's a West Coast legend. You know what I'm saying? And I respect them, and I like to keep the legends on their platform, but I can't reach out to him, whatever. Like he ain't, whatever. But I gotta speak on it because this is something that's a fact, and hopefully we can get on the phone or whatever. But he did a couple blogs, and he said some shit, and he was like, Royce keeps speaking up for Eminem, and he was talking about as it pertains to the Ray Benzino situation. So let me just, let me just correct that for the OG, you know what I'm saying? So that he knows, so he not putting out bullshit to his fans, right?
Yeah.
So Ray Benzino popped up out of the blue once again, like the fucking evil Yeti, right? And then he brought Royce's name up.
Yeah.
Royce hadn't been speaking nothing about Benzino's name, bro. He brought Royce's name up. Royce responded. So how is that speaking up for Eminem?
Exactly.
So there that goes. So you know what I'm saying? That was incorrect. Then he said Royce is wrong for saying sexual shit about Ray Benzino's daughter. You don't bring women and children into beefs. That's wrong, right? So let me correct that bullshit.
Yep.
Okay? What actually happened was when Royce responded to Benzino bringing Royce's name up, Royce put a video. That video where Benzino look all nasty and greasy and shit.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Like old fucking wrinkled, nasty, crouton looking body. So when he put that up, clowning Benzino, like, yo, like, we don't want no smoke with you, man. This is the type of shit that you doing. So Benzino's response was, I bet your mother liked it.
Yeah, and then when he's over here saying you should have put women and family members, and then when he says that,
but he not checking his homie, you know what I'm saying, for doing that bullshit, right? Which I'm sure he don't know that. You get what I'm saying? So that's why I didn't, you know what I'm saying, I didn't say nothing about that because I'm sure he don't know that that's what Benzino did. He just going by whatever's being said publicly. But that's why I'm here to correct it and let him know that that's not what happened. He brought nigga's mother into it.
Yeah.
He did that. You know what I'm saying? So when Royce responded to that, what he said was, like, I can't give it to you verbatim because that would be a lie. I don't know it verbatim, but I know he was saying, like, you need to focus on instead of focusing on me is focus on your daughter. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. She on the internet wilding, nigga. You better spend some time with her before I take her to the playground, and which is referring to his terrible parenting, obviously. And then he said, before Trey Songz or one of them R&B niggas get her or some shit like that, right? So yeah. he didn't say nothing sexual about himself doing nothing with his daughter. That's a fucking lie. But Benzino brought our mother name in it first. Then when Royce said what he said, he posted a picture of my mother. You see what I'm saying? And he tried to act like, oh, well, I'm not going to disrespect her. Somebody sent this to me, but I'm not going to disrespect her. She's a queen and all this. But you posted a picture of my mother.
And that's different. That's different right there when you're at the family.
So nobody can say nothing about his daughter. It's like, nigga, I'm not going to say, because I don't feel the same way because this nigga is, you know what I mean? But, like, originally, man, I was on some bullshit. And what's crazy is he's almost 60 and his mother ain't even alive, bro. So
Damn.
if I wanted to get crazy, I could, you know what I'm saying? Like you posting a picture of my mother, like I could get wild too.
Yeah, you could be saying crazy.
That never happened because we solid over here. He the one that's been doing all the bullshit and nobody seems to want to check him. So just, you know what I'm saying? So just like to my brother Yukmouth, who's saying that type of stuff. And then the last thing that he said that I want to address is that he said Royce ain't never been in no beef besides getting into shit with niggas with Eminem. It's like, what beef did he get into it with for Eminem?
Yeah, exactly.
What beef? Which one of those things are you talking about was a beef? Even this Ray Benzino thing, this is not a beef. This is a fucking sucker trying to get attention. Like, he don't have no real problems with niggas. You know what I'm saying? And by the blessings of God, we never ran into him over the years. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So that let us know that it's, you know, that's not nothing. But at the end of the day, Royce the 5'9" nigga was beefing with the whole city of Detroit at one time. You know what I'm saying? And he's still here talking this shit. So that, what does that tell you? You know what I mean? That's a whole hell of a motherfucking lie. You know what I'm saying? That's like me telling Yukmouth nigga the only beef you ever been in was with the game. That's me looking at the internet fucking, you know what I'm saying? OGs don't do that type of shit, man. Yeah. Like so you told Royce to chill out and calm down and all that, and I'm telling you respectfully, get your information straight, bro, before you start talking to your fans and telling them like this is what it is, because that's not what it is.
Yeah, it's false information out there.
Respectfully.
Man, see, like, that's why I like having like a media platform now, because like the internet be running wild with like even like with like these headlines too. Like they're making like Royce offers to take rape and see. It's like, no, that's not what happened. You guys are just doing this for clickbait. It's like you guys got to document this culture properly if you're gonna be posting this on your site. Because in the meanwhile, these sites are getting ad revenues, which means it's going to money in their pockets.
There's nothing that's gonna happen to Ray Benzino, but he gonna end up in a mental asylum. But nothing ever happened. You know what I'm saying? The last thing he said was the whole boxing thing,
yeah,
which I reached out to him. I reached out to him in his DM.
Did he respond?
I'm gonna tell you how he responded. So I was just like, yo, man, I wasn't like wilding or nothing. I'm just like, yo, man, if it's really like a problem like that, man, and you keep saying all the tough shit about how you would throw hands and all of that, like we got a boxing gym right here. You know what I'm saying?
He won't come to the church.
And a lot of these rapper guys, like, and I'm not saying I'm not a rapper guy, but a lot of these guys are just like regular street dudes.
Yeah.
Or these dudes drinking pop pills and shit like that, and they will fight, but most of them can't fight. You get what I'm saying? Most of them will fight, and some of them, you know what I'm saying, probably got a certain punch that they can throw, or whatever the case may be, but they keep throwing boxing in. They mixing boxing up with, you know, street fighting. You get what I'm saying? So I was just like, if he's talking about boxing, like, if that's what you want to do, like, let's do that. You know what I'm saying? And that was it. And he blocked me. You know what I'm saying? Which is okay. I don't need him to follow me, but it's just like, bro, niggas don't quit doing that shit. He gonna quit acting like he want to do that because he say he a box Royce, but he want $500,000. It's like, nigga, who's gonna give you $500,000? Like, what the fuck have you done to deserve $50,000?
For a boxing match, let alone against Royce.
If you don't take $5,000 and be happy, nigga, and I just, bro, I would love to do it. If somebody could set that shit up, which I know he would never, ever in his life accept that, but I would love to do that, bro. I'd punish that dude. Like, y'all confusing boxing and street fighting. It's not the same. It's not the same. And this could be the Jake Paul, Nate Robinson. I could do it like that, but I wouldn't. I just punish that nigga, bro. The whole fight, I just punish him.
They got Floyd Mayweather boxing that one YouTuber, so it's like, how come we can't see Ray Benzino just, you know, see Royce 5'9" knock Benzino out?
Nah, he not gonna fight. He not gonna box Royce because he know that he heard Royce can throw.
Yeah, because you guys are avid boxing fans and you guys can both throw down.
Yeah, but I mean, you know what I'm saying? he ain't. That's not even a reality. And if that ever happened, it would be because he wants a money grab. You know what I'm saying? But shit is weird, man. I don't wanna. I'm done with like the tearing down of these guys like that. Is more sad. Like, you know, the outsider dudes and all that. That's like
Yeah.
doing. Like, I'm totally with the competitive. Like, if you want to spar, all right, I get it. You get what I'm saying? But all of the extra tough shit and all that, it's like, man, like that's not like necessary, because niggas is older guys, bro. I don't want to hear nothing, no tough shit. I don't want to hear no I'll I'll I want to do a battle with you and all of that, because like it's hard. I don't want to sound like a hater, but like y'all niggas, none of y'all niggas is good.
Right. Hey, it's been
You know
like
what
how,
I'm saying?
and it's kind of funny how all these old names come up every once in a while, and it always goes back to their main beefs.
It ain't no beefs, man. Like, we never had no physical issues
Oh
with
yeah,
none
sorry,
of
like
these guys,
attention
bro.
seeking, like they try to seek attention every few years.
Yeah, it's rap attention.
Oh, I
Every
like that.
as soon as they see an
Like,
opportunity, they want that rap attention, and then they go for it, and they get a little bit of attention. But the problem is, you're no good. If you were good, then you could take full advantage of the opportunity and gain people, and you know what I'm saying. But they'll take a listen, and you'll see the views, and then they'll start going lower and lower. Like, you know what I'm saying?
yeah,
I mean, it is what it is. Like, but this is the alien gang. This is the year of the alien gang, and we dropping music and shit now, man. So nigga, all that shit,
man,
like,
you're dropping
I'm,
music,
I'm
and
rapping too, and I ain't fucking nigga. I'm not on Royce status with Legend. You know what I'm saying? Like, Royce don't got no business even thinking about none of them niggas, because they ain't nowhere near his level, and they ain't nowhere near my motherfucking level. But don't play with me though, cause I will stoop down sometimes just to show y'all niggas what kind of level that we play with over here. You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
it's like said remaining solid now too, because like you can go through many phases in your career, but like remaining like humble and solid, like that's something different right there. Like I always see like you guys hanging with like Street Lord Juan and like Fat Ray, and it's like yo, I love to see that with you guys.
Yeah, I mean, you know, all the realest dudes in the city rock with us up here, man. You
Man,
know what I'm saying? And if they don't, then they ain't one of the realest in the city. They're some fucking suckers. That's just it. And I'm saying that with confidence, because I feel like everybody fuck with us, and we fuck with everybody. You know what I'm saying? If it's some rare person who got something negative to say about us for whatever reason, then they a sucker. They a
that's
sucker.
facts. See, and what I like how 2020 we didn't get an album from you, but I think like it took the time for you to really improve your pen, because when I was listening to Construction of a Black Nation, I'm like, yo, damn, yo, Vicious is like he's really in his bag with his message on this one now too, because it takes a lot for an artist to use his voice and platform to bring awareness. Like how we said earlier, you're not promoting any attention seeking in your rhymes. Like you're focusing on what the real matter is.
Yeah, I'm keeping the energy that I'm supposed to keep. This is what these other dudes are supposed to be on too. This is the type time that niggas need to be on, man. This is the message that needed to be spread. And I'm gonna keep that same energy. I'm gonna still give those bars, but I'm gonna keep the energy that I need to keep. You know, Construction of a Black Nation, man, which is out everywhere right now,
Featuring Fire.
featuring the young queen Fire, produced by the legend J.
I
Rhodes.
know that drop sounded familiar because he did Return of the Wrath, didn't he?
Yeah. We went in and took it there. I like to talk about history. I like to normalize what history is. A lot of people, when I do shit like that, they start, oh, is he racist? All that type of shit.
Yeah.
But it's like, if you could point to something that I said that wasn't the truth, that can't be backed by any kind of research, then I'm willing to change what I said. You get what I'm saying? If you can disprove what I said, right? But if I'm saying facts and you just don't want to hear it, don't call me no motherfucking racist. Or I'm speaking the truth. And if that makes you feel a certain way, then that's your problem. You know what I mean? The truth don't have no feelings. That's my motto. And that's what it is. That, you know, people just got to deal with, you know, their feelings being hurt sometimes. If that's what the truth do to you.
The truth don't have no yo. That's a good motto right there. That's facts right there.
Yeah, that's my motto. Truth don't have no feelings. You got to tell the truth, man. Everybody don't want to hear it, but the truth is the truth. And I don't see no negative energy coming back from telling the truth.
I forget who said this though, but I think it was Pharaohe Monch. Yo, shout out to my guy Pharaohe Monch. I never would have thought in a million years that this guy would be talking. Yes, sir. Yo, I think it was him who said it. He said rap right now should sound like Public Enemy right now. You know, when I was listening to your song "Construction of a Black Nation," I was like, yo, like, so when you're creating a powerful record like that, like, what gets you amped to go into the booth and let it out?
I mean, I do that with everything. I mean, just like what you said, I took time off to really just like craft my pen, be able to use things that I see and be able to put it in rap form, but still make it dope and powerful. You get what I'm saying? Instead of just I'm the best and I'll beat any MC and all of that. Like that's dope too. We gotta have that. But at the end of the day, we gotta have the right messaging. I mean, people gotta hear that type of talk. And it was just one of the things that was bothering me, man, because you know, to see those injustices on film and stuff like that, and to see people react, but to know that that shit has been going on and people are just now kind of getting that fire up under them, it's like we got it. I like this fire. You know what I'm saying? Some of it is extreme.
Yeah.
Some of it ain't extreme enough. You get what I'm saying? But it's a fire nonetheless. So we need to take this fire and keep it going. Keep it going. Keep it going. Don't let it get extreme to where, you know what I'm saying, shit get out of control. But, you know what I mean? We got to take full advantage of this, man. We can't let it go back to normal, to where the norm is, boom, you know, more black people getting killed by the police. Like,
and then nothing happening to the police officers. Like, yeah, they get suspended. It's like, no, these guys should be locked up on death row.
I mean, why not? Why not? You know what I'm saying? It's not. Listen, man, you got a lot of people that like to say all lives matter, right? Which I agree. But that's never been in question. It's the thing with the all lives matter theory. Now, Black Lives Matter, I don't know too much about the company Black Lives Matter, but the idea Black Lives Matter, to say that in an era where you can clearly see injustices happening to black people, I understand that theory and I stand behind it, right? So, but what I don't understand is why other races of people don't feel comfortable with saying Black Lives Matter when they also see the injustices that's being done.
Yeah, and they can't lie and say they not see it because it's right in front of your face no matter where you look.
Yeah, and I mean, if motherfucking white people just start getting a bunch of shit done to them, and it's kind of like a role reversal type of thing, it wouldn't be wrong for us to be like, yo, that's wrong what y'all doing to them. You get what I'm saying? I just don't understand why it's not the same energy all across the board. You know what I'm saying?
What was your reaction when you seen the riots on Capitol Hill when the start of the year?
Initially, I had the normal reaction. My wife checked me about it immediately, and then I start rethinking everything. You know, I did the usual. See, if that was black people, and she was like, don't do that. She said, don't even think like that. You know what I'm saying? Like that's exactly what you're supposed to think, and don't be so normal. I looked at her like, what? And then I thought about it like, damn, like you're right.
Yeah.
I mean, what happened on Capitol Hill was something that, you know, it's a little bit more normal than what people making it out to be. If you think about it, I mean, this is white people's land. You know, white people stormed the Capitol building. It's not what's so unnormal about it. You know what I'm saying? And if black people did it, would they have got shot and all of that? Like, yeah, nigga, like, you know what I'm saying? That would be, you know, what you could expect from that. Like, so it's just, I didn't, you know, I kind of felt like it happened. I got mixed feelings about it, bro. I swear I do. One side of me is like the conspiracy shit, where I feel like that shit happened for a reason, and then the other side is just kind of like, so what? Like, what happened? What really happened?
Yeah.
At the end of the day, it's more talk about, oh, they stormed the Capitol building, but what happened? Like, what the fuck was gained? What was lost? Like, I don't know. You know what I mean? Whatever.
And that's logical too.
That don't have nothing to do with me.
That's very logical, because there's one side you can go down to conspiracy. It's like, well, what really happened? So it's like, there's something going on within politics now too. And I like how you said that within your song, we're taking our land back with the indigenous. Because I'm indigenous, so like, I know the history of like what they did in Canada to the land here, and then what they did to the U.S. So it's like, damn, a lot of people, like, they need to know, like we're all united. Like, indigenous and black people, we're all united in some way.
It's hard to the hardest thing is to get people to unlearn what they learned already, right?
Because they even teach us this in school. Columbus discovered this. Columbus didn't discover nothing.
And if you and for that to be like something that we teach children and up, you get days off of school, all that type of shit. I mean, that just goes to show you, like, it's a blatant slap in the face. And then if we say, you know, if a black person, you know, say something about it, then it's like, here they go again. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, I'm just one of the guys that's comfortable with motherfuckers saying, here they go again. Because you're going to have to get used to the truth. That's it. That's it.
Truth ain't got no feeling, dude. I'm going to use that from now on. Yo, that's true, though. That's very true.
Bro. That's the alien gang shit right there, bro. You gotta normalize the truth.
Man.
You can't have people arguing their opinion with the truth. We can't do that. We can't. I'm not going to sit here and argue racism with a 16-year-old kid in England somewhere. You know.
Oh, yeah, I can only imagine the responses you get sometimes.
Yeah, I get a lot of responses, but like I respond a lot too. You know what I'm saying? I respond to a lot of that shit because I know a lot of people don't know what they talking about. You know what I'm saying?
Yo, they're so quick to go to the phone and just type it, and they realize it's like, oh wait, maybe I shouldn't have done that.
Yeah. I mean, everything that I'm saying can be researched, bro. So and I say, at the end of the day, if you could disprove what I'm saying with the proper research, then I'll apologize, and I'm not gonna switch my logic unless it can be disproved. You get what I mean? And I'm not trying to harbor no hatred toward nobody, bro. I deal with all respectable people. You know what I'm saying? Everybody that respect me. It don't matter what color you is. It don't matter none of that. Because it's not no person of any color that could come around me without their respect with them.
That's fair.
You know what I'm saying? And that's just, and that's fair. That's how I operate. I don't care about, you know, a lot of the other shit. I just want you to be a respectable person, and I want us to be able to build. You get what I'm saying? But it just so happens that it's a lot of the black people in the black community that need that extra push and that extra uplift. Anybody with eyes can see that. So if I say, oh, okay, black people need this, black people that, don't fucking, you know what I'm saying? Don't get offended if you're not black, and I'm not saying all people excellence, and I say black excellence. I feel like these are the people who need the fucking push. Yeah. And I'm not going to stop saying it for somebody's feelings. I don't fuck your feelings. I don't care about nobody's feelings, bro. Yeah. Because the truth don't have those. And I'm the truth.
Man, and sometimes people can't handle that. Like when they get told the truth, you see how they react sometimes. It's like, you can't handle the truth.
That's fine. That's fine, bro. Sometimes you gotta go through not handling the truth to understand it and rethink your ways. But initially, you gonna fight it. So if somebody fight me about the truth, I don't get in my feelings. Well, pull up then. You would never see me talking like that. You know
Yeah.
what I'm saying? Because I don't take none of the internet shit serious because every internet situation is a situation where I'm here and you're over there somewhere.
And they'll never say that to your face.
I mean, whether you would say it to my face or not would
I
be
don't think
remain
they would.
to be seen. You know what I'm saying? But like we, regardless of what, we would still have to see. We would have to see each other to find out any of that. And I'm not inviting none of that negative shit into my life with nobody. I'm not inviting it in. But I'm saying if I have to defend myself, I'm gonna do it very well, bro. And I'm not gonna play around at all.
And
That's
like,
all I'm saying. I'm not gonna bust nobody's lip. You know what I'm saying? I'm a fuck some shit up, and that just applies to the disrespectful people who that it applies to. It's not. I'm not trying to make myself be Mike Tyson. I'm so tough. It's just to the people who running their mouth. Yeah, I am Mike Tyson too.
yeah,
You know what I'm saying? It's just those guys. That's all.
there's a lot of you see a lot of that on the internet. People running their mouths and going back, but that's some other shit right there. What I like about like you collaborating with artists from Detroit now too is like you go work with like a Fat Ray, and then you go work with like a Jon Connor. One thing I always used to say about you and Jon Connor is that I really wish these guys would become a duo or do their own podcast. Like I would like to see like you and Jon Connor do something in this lifetime where that you guys do something to defend the music because man, like you guys did songs together and they came out wonderful. But like man, like can you imagine a full album with you guys?
Shout out to my brother Jon Connor, man. We sitting on the record. He haven't even heard. He ain't heard it with my verse and the hook on it yet. It's that new.
Oh shit! Okay,
It's a
okay.
banger. Bro. It's a banger. Shouts out to my bro Apropos. He on the hook. Foul mouth on the beat.
Oh,
Man, it's one of them ones. I might leave it as is. I was gonna try to get. I've reached out to people for features and shit like that, and they kind of dragging their ass. But I could, at the end of the day, you know how that goes. So
when I
if
interviewed Ito, when I interviewed Ito, I put the word in for you. I was like, yo, you gotta give my guy Vish.
oh Ito, shouts out to my man Ito. Yeah, I definitely want to knock some shit out with the guy. But timing is everything, man, and I'm not rushing nothing. It'll happen or it won't. I'm cool with that, but I'm a fan of dude regardless. You feel me?
So like even like with you because like you were the very first person to call Jon Connor, and then what he went on to do. I kind of find it all crazy that you were my first interview. He was the first person to put me on an album. That like that shit blows my mind sometimes, yo. And then how you guys are connected, it just like yo, like it's destiny, man.
Yeah. I mean, but ever since we met Jon Connor, it's been a genuine vibe. Like that dude, I always say, like he the guy that if you got a problem with Jon Connor, there's something wrong with you. You know what I'm saying?
yeah, yeah.
He one of them dudes that I just if a nigga be like, man, dog, that Jon Connor nigga, I don't fuck with that nigga, man. Fuck that nigga. It's like, nah, I'm not buying that. I'm not buying that. I'm not around me. You know what I'm saying? Shouts out to Big Steve. I know Big Steve ain't buying that shit. Shouts out to the young homie Ace Gabbana. That nigga's fucking.
Ooh, Moonwater. That shit gonna be fire. That album.
That nigga's incredible, man.
Yeah, shout out to Allegory City Music over there. You guys are doing your thing over there.
Yeah.
So we all know like the story about like how you place yourselves in situations of like Wesley Snipes or like other things like that. But like what I really wanted to know is that did you ever meet Pharaohe Monch?
Yeah.
Did you ever kick it with him?
Not long. Not long. It was like backstage type shit. It was a situation, bro. Like my first time meeting Pharaohe Monch, bro. I Royce usually called me out to do a acapella, right?
Y'all can
And
watch those acapellas on I'm the Shit Fool TV to see what he's talking about.
yeah, vintage classic Vish. So I did, I do my thing, the crowd going nuts. But I didn't know that Pharaohe Monch was gonna end up performing and doing the acapella, right?
Oh.
And he went out there, bro, and he just cut up. It was like he was cutting through the air with his words, like, you know what I'm saying? He was doing shit that I didn't know that you could do with an acapella. You know what I'm saying? So it was like he taught me a lot, but at the end of the day, backstage, I was just like, bro, like, what did you do out there, man? Like, the fuck? It's like, nigga, let me check the back of your neck for a fucking hard drive or a tire or some shit, bro. That nigga he ain't human.
No, he really is an alien.
That's, I don't know why, I don't know why certain people that reach a certain lyrical level who don't get the proper respect or the proper praise for it, but it's people who, you know what I mean, got a fucking third of the talent that seems to be getting praised. But he's definitely one of those guys, man.
Especially if his new
I
album.
see it with my eyes. The nigga's a fucking alien, bro.
And if you like that rock music, I don't know if you heard his new album, no, but yo, he's really in his like rock bag with this new one, preaching like the good word about like the Cold 45. He talks about how like Trump's persona is bigger than
Who
what.
said that?
So this is Pharaohe Monch's new album.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yo, he's on this rock tip, and yo, he's addressing like the influence that Donald Trump has over America, the injustices, the school shootings. So yeah, if you should really check it out. It's really good.
Yeah. I'm a definitely, that's the type vibe. That's the type vibe I'm on.
Yes, sir. So like,
definitely check that out.
So I was gonna ask you this now too. So if Royce wins that Grammy, do you get a Grammy too?
You motherfucking right.
Yeah, because I wasn't too sure how that worked. Like,
I'm not sure if I'll get the trophy, you know what I'm saying, thing, but I'll definitely be getting some kind of plaque.
Yeah, to say that you were on this Grammy award-winning album.
Yeah, hell yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, I already know you guys are gonna win on that. Woo.
I'm gonna get that bitch dipped in gold.
So, what was your reaction when you heard that because like this is your family obviously, so you've seen them like before all this. So what was your reaction when you seen it on your own time?
What was the surprise? I mean, what was my thoughts when I seen it?
Yeah, did you just yell like "fuck yeah"? So it's just like well deserved.
Nah, it was the same. You ever seen Nate Diaz after he beat Conor McGregor?
Oh, yeah.
I ain't surprised, motherfuckers. The nigga should have been nominated albums ago.
Buck Ryan.
Yeah, Buck Ryan. He had layers.
Yeah, I don't know. That layers. Ooh.
It's levels of hip hop, bro. It's levels. It's levels to everything. And just like, I respect every single one of those artists that's nominated for a Grammy. Whoever picked those guys picked some really good choices, but I don't want to take nothing away from them. Yeah. But let's just speak logic, right? Let's just speak logic. Let's just speak what it says right there on paper, regardless of whose preference of music is what, right?
Yeah.
You got Jay Electronica, you got Nas, you got Freddie Gibbs, you got D Smoke, you got Royce. I think it was just 5, right? So you got Freddie Gibbs. He had Alchemist produce his beats. You know what I'm saying? You had Hit Boy and Nas, I believe. Jay Electronica, nobody specifically, I think, did his beats, but he had Jay-Z on mad features.
He did his own beats on that album.
All of them?
Not all of them, but he did a few of them.
Okay, so he did a couple other beats, and which is good, and it, you know what I'm saying? That rise his stock up to a degree.
Yeah.
But I'm saying, when we take the overall album, you know what I'm saying, from start to finish, press play, and the cohesiveness of it, the lyricism, the production, Royce did all the production on the beat. All the production for the album. He He picked monsters for features, bro.
Yeah.
Most people,
Griselda.
these dudes don't be trying to collab with no killers, bro. And that's just a fact. This nigga done been through the gauntlet. He had to fight with Crooked Eye, Joe Budden, Joel Ortiz, and Conway, and Benny, and Westside Gun, and you know what I'm saying?
Black Thought.
Black Thought, Eminem, fucking, you know what I'm saying? All that shit. So it's just like, you know, if you take into consideration that he also took on features that was monsters, and he did the production. He, you know, it's hard to fucking compare anything to that, bro. That's all I'm saying. Yeah. I know that's my brother, and I'm supposed to be biased, but if you just look at it like that, it's like his production was just as good as anybody else's production on there. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's an argument, right? His lyricism, you know what I'm saying, to me was levels above anybody else's.
And especially after COVID hit, that album hit way different after COVID hit.
Man, and then the overall message of it and all of that, it's just, you know, that's considered to me a classic album in hip hop overall, and I can't say that about any of the other albums.
And like what I like,
even though they was great,
and I'm trying to think of like for their first album that they took on to produce as an artist gets Grammy nominated. I'm trying to think like who else done that when they've been in the game.
Royce hadn't been producing a year.
Yeah, like
let's talk about it. Royce hadn't been producing for a full year yet, and he did that album, bro.
That Overcomer beat, oh my god, the way it switches after Westside Gunn's beat into that, I was like, yo, like.
Dog, if you wanna talk about what an alien is, right? Then he's the perfect example, man. Like Royce done been in every chamber that you could think of.
He's in a group with DJ Premier. Like, that's like, you know how much people want that?
But what other artists that you could think of age like Royce?
Yeah, none. Hence the track, I Don't Know. That's a perfect time to release that for a video for that.
Like, if somebody can explain to me that, because usually an artist digress with age.
Yeah.
For some reason, this alien nigga is getting better. Like, he's literally in every aspect of hip hop, he's getting better. You know what I'm saying? Pretty soon, he's gonna be able to rap, hype man, and DJ his own show, bro. It's scary.
Yeah, that is. And like,
you know,
and like, not to mention like ghostwriting, because we all know, like, for the people who don't know, he wrote for Diddy, like, he wrote for, like, Royce penned that Tell Me record. When I tell people that, they can't believe that. It's like, no, man, check the Montgomery. He was sending one of the rhymes, R. Montgomery.
Believe it.
So, have you ever been around Puff?
I never met Puff, no.
You never met? Wow, you would have thought that you would be around when, you know, he had him under, he right outside of a club. Yo, Royce is filming On the Shit Full TV.
Yeah, nope. I never met the OG, man.
So I was curious now too. When you were in high school, like, what was like high school coming up for you? Like, knowing like, because I'm pretty sure you never seen any of this coming.
Nah, hell no.
Like, when you were in high school, like what was that for you? Because like, I'm pretty sure you didn't think like you would be on like these world tours. Like, what was that one Shady Aftermath tour on? There was like 60,000 people in this crowd. Like, I would have had a heart attack on that. So like, what was the high school years for you like?
I was a hooper, man. I got one of my homies right here. I went to high school with.
I guess I was gonna say, what up, man? I see you in the back.
He could attest to everything about that. I mean, I was a hooper. I had hoop dreams. I wanted to fucking be Allen Iverson.
Okay, Iverson.
Yeah,
okay.
You know what I'm saying? I was really good, but I just, you know, I don't know if I was a team basketball player as much as I just wanted to get the ball and shake some court. So that kind of, you know, was my downfall. But yeah, I was a hooper. That was my life. You know, we would listen to rap and shit and break down the lyrics and shit like that in high school. Shouts out to my man David McDermott. We used to always have lyrics and shit that we quoting back and forth and cannabis and, you know what I'm saying? It was just like crazy, but But I wasn't rapping back then. I wasn't thinking about no damn rapping.
Yeah.
Everybody was too good. I was gonna stick to my basketball. But that was it. That was it. My whole high school years was all basketball and rap fan listening to all kinds of shit.
So like even like you listening to like music back then now too, like you knew Dr. Dre before that whole situation happened. So like I can only imagine like when you found out like, yo, this guy's with Dr. Dre.
I didn't. I knew that Dr. Dre was that guy, but I didn't know the magnitude. As a young man, I didn't know like this is fucking like Dr. Dre. I just like everybody is just celebrities. Like, oh shit, you know what I'm saying? When I met Dr. Dre, my ass was fucking. I think I was drunk for the first time. It wasn't because of Dr. Dre, but I think I had got not necessarily drunk, but I was like pretty tipsy for the first time, and I kept introducing myself to everybody. I was introducing myself to everybody. I remember Dre being there, fucking the Root was there. I think Paul was there.
Oh wow.
You know, this was a long ass time ago, but
yeah, this was like 99, 98, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it was later. Damn, was I? I don't know, man. I think that shit was later than that, though. Maybe 2000. But I swear, I think My Name was out already by the time I met Dr. Dre.
Oh, really? Okay. Yeah, because, like, we don't really get to hear, like, these sides of stories from you because, like, well, what happened? Where was Vish during these times? So I kind of figured I was, like, give the fans more perspective. Like, dude, like, where were you during these times?
Yeah, no, I mean, like, that's what it was. I was still, you know, a youngin' with hoop dreams and shit like that. Like, once I got out of high school and shit like that, you know, I kind of, you know, Royce had, you know, a big ass deal and he was traveling everywhere and I didn't know nothing about that. So I would see him from time to time when he in town. He'd come back home looking like $10 billion and shit. And you know what I'm saying? Proud of my brother. And I always just felt like he was the best rapper out there. You know what I mean? Like, I always felt like he had just the potential with his vocabulary and his ability to, you know what I mean, that he definitely could be the best since way back before I start rapping.
Yeah, because you guys came up on Grass Cats, Cannabis, and Redman, like that era.
Everything, though, bro. Them dog, my oldest brother, Greg, he listened to everything, like, he was the dude that would find out about people that nobody ever heard of.
Oh, he would be on that.
Yeah, he would put people up on it, but then that artist end up blowing up and being popular and shit like that. Like, he was that guy. He know his shit, and Royce know his shit, and they would always play the best, like, lyrical shit. You know what I'm saying? So I grew up on all that shit. Redman, Cannabis, you know, the Woo.
Oh yeah, the Woo.
But you know, Big Daddy Kane, Cool G Rap, like all that shit. Run DMC, LL Cool J, all of that shit, bro. That's what my household was. It was that, all the hip hop.
So before, like, you know, like you said that, like, you know, he would come back into town looking like $1 billion. When was like the first time that you were asked? He's like, yo, you coming with me? And what year was it?
You know, it was he had a crew at one time, and you know, I don't want to talk too much about it, but it's just like I felt like his crew, you know, they would go around the city and do the shows, and they would get the respect and shit like that. So they have put in certain work to feel like how they feel, and I understand, but when me and my bro, his name Thriller Black,
Okay.
when me and him start coming around and we start rapping and taking that shit serious and shit like that, it was like we all in competition now. Instead of us being a team, it was like a more
I'm
of a,
better than this guy, or I'm gonna be better. Oh, I see what you mean.
yeah, yeah, and you know, I mean, I don't know what to say. They not around no more. You know what I mean? So I guess they couldn't last in the fire.
Or what you said, the gauntlet. I like that. You went through
Yeah,
every
me and
gauntlet.
Billy wasn't playing, nigga. We was coming out guns blazing every day, writing rhymes. And once we found out that it wasn't a team sport, it was us against them. We start going in, and them niggas disappeared. That's, you know what I'm saying? Period.
And
That's pretty much what happened with that. So, you know, one of the dudes that was in this crew was going on the road with Royce, and he was just like, you know, I got my thoughts and my opinions on him, but you know, once he got to a certain point of it, was just like he just wasn't a good person. Fuck the music and all of that. He just wasn't a good person, and he set a negative vibe in general. Niggas was getting into all kind of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, it was a situation where Royce pretty much was like, I want you to come and learn that shit. He said, I wish you could come and learn that shit, man, because, like, I'm sick of this nigga. You know what I'm saying? So, you know, the high level that I hold my brother on, it's like, that's all you got to say. Nigga, I learn that shit. What I got to do? Let's do it.
Yeah.
So, with no experience, I went out there. I went on the road, and it was us three. It was still, old boy was still there.
Oh, wow. Okay.
Yeah, so he had a big problem with me being on stage.
Or he's probably like, why is this guy on here? He just came
Oh my God, bro! Basically, Royce, I would never forget it. I remember it like it was yesterday. Before we got on stage, Royce was like, because I don't know shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't want to mess up. That's all I don't want to do. So he was like, nah, it's cool. Like, it's, you know, if I'm in the middle, you know, and you on one side and old boy on the other side, if I walk your way, you know what I'm saying, then you switch sides with me. You know what I'm saying? If I'm standing in the middle too long, then you and old boy can switch sides. Just, you know, little shit like that. Like, don't worry. You get what I'm saying? I'm like, all right, that sounds easy enough.
Yeah, it does.
Bro, so everything's going fine. It's like an hour show. It's like 30 minutes into the show. Everything's going fine. I'm nervous as shit. Royce was in the middle. You know what I'm saying? He was there for a while. Now Royce had been in the middle for a long time before, and dude walked my way. I was like, oh, okay. And I switched with him. But when I did it to him, he looked at me. He looked me up and down. He giggled, shook his head, and walked to the other side. Live right there on stage.
It's like, yo, what are you doing?
Then it was kind of like, that's what it was. It was kind of like, what are you doing? I'm like, oh, shit. Like, what the fuck did I do? But come to find out, you know, it was a competitive thing. It turned out to be a competitive thing. Me and him ended up not seeing eye to eye a lot. And long story short, he disappeared. I didn't kill him or nothing.
No, yeah, I was gonna say, yo, you might want to clear that up.
Yeah, I mean, from what I understand, he may be still alive. I don't know, but it don't have nothing to do with me. I just, I guess, you know, I guess the situation wasn't for him anymore.
Yeah, because everyone has to figure out. It's like, yo, are you gonna do this, or are you gonna continue doing what you're doing? If not, you gotta go.
Yeah, and we, you know, me and Royce ended up building the chemistry, and then shit, the rest is fucking history. You know what I'm saying? With that one, that's for motherfucking show.
Man, so like you were on, so you were on the Slaughterhouse tour when they went with Pharaohe Monch, when they filmed it all in like those little clips. Not when they were on Shady, before that.
You know, I hit like certain shows that was around Detroit.
Okay, so I think the Ottawa show. I think they even came to Canada for a run during that time.
Yeah, I'm not even sure which one that I like went to go see, but I know it was one of those shows where they called me on stage to rhyme like out of nowhere.
I
You
can only
know,
imagine, because this is Slaughterhouse, and it's like, whoa, these are like four lyrical assassins. I really wish that, we would get that Slaughterhouse album. But hey, Crook keeps hinting towards it. There may be a reunion.
yo,
I don't know.
it don't never say never, never say never, but shit, I don't really know too much about like the logistics with the paperwork and all that type of stuff. But I mean, just as a fan, I like to hear it. I like the world to hear. I heard it already, and I know damn well that the public will love it. But
Because Joe,
still,
Joe always, him and Roy always reference that Glass House album, and they always say that like, they're gonna think that if this came out, they're gonna think that one of them was biting Jay, and it's like, no, they did this before 444. So like, like the way that these hints of these albums keep coming out, it's like, I just hope we get it one day.
yeah, that would be dope. That would be dope for hip hop.
So speaking of albums, Live from Heaven, and then you got Live from Heaven too. So when's the Montgomery Boys project coming?
Man, I don't know. I don't know. It's just I'm just still building, and when it makes sense to do that, when that's like what the people really wanna to hear, then I guess we'll put it together.
Man, because once I heard that preview off Dallas Shall, I was like, okay, full album, please.
Yeah, I'm ready. I'm ready to. I'm ready. I'm locked and loaded. You know what I'm saying? It's just it gotta make sense for both of us. It can't just be like a great alley oop for me. It just gotta it's gotta be a good look for both of us. I guess. I don't know, man. I'm ready though. I'm ready.
Because
somebody can call bro and tell him let's go. I'm locked and loaded.
Because I think when you drop your new album, though, a lot of the people I interviewed, they're gonna be checking out for this because I bring you up like almost every time, and I tell them though, if you know Kid Vicious, and every time I bring you up, I love that guy. So it's like the energy that you give out is like what you give back, and I like how you said that during the interview, because there's a lot of artists that look up to you, like Bub Rock. This guy looks up to you like crazy. Shout out to Bub Rock.
Man, shouts out to Bub Rock, man. I mean, shit. I don't know if he look up to me, but he definitely fuck with me, and I definitely.
Oh yeah, my bad, Bub. But yeah, I didn't mean to put words in your mouth, Bub.
Yeah. Nah, he definitely, it's just a respect thing. He respect me as an MC, and I respect him in return. You know what I mean? That's a ill nigga there, and we got everybody that I know that I fuck with that I vouch for is you know what I mean? It's a different level. It's a different level. They not just good at rap, like they got potential to be great in this culture, bro. They just gotta be pushed. They gotta be able to also like be able to feed their family in the process. And if they don't got those kind of worries, then they can just focus on being great.
So like even like with like being great now too, because I remember you saying there's like the Alien Gain album coming out too. Is that still happening?
Yeah, hell yeah, it's
All right,
coming
yes.
up. Sure, we trying to do. I'm putting out a project in March. I don't know if it's gonna be the album or the mixtape, cause I gotta get shit off my chest before I let this album go.
You think that the one that you got coming up would be your most important body of work besides? I think your most important body of work is Timing Is Everything. But do you think that the one you're about to release now is like going to be like the one that they talk about? Like that's the one.
That's definitely gonna be the one, man. And I don't even want to I don't want to promote none of that shit because that's like a bad situation where when you younger and you get in a situation and they give you a little bread and then they take all your shit, take all your, you know what I'm saying? That's what that is. So
Okay.
fuck that shit and fuck that guy, and moving forward is like the purge on forward. Even the purge, like with the other album you just said,
Timing Is Everything.
it don't compare, bro. It don't even compare to what I got coming up. I was just making songs for that project, just because that's what they wanted me to do in that situation, and just get in the studio, make some songs. The first fucking however many songs I do, that's the album. With this one, it's calculated, it's put together well, it's well produced, and I can't wait. Like I'm excited about this one dropping, bro.
Yeah,
This is
especially with like this quote unquote new renaissance wherein and people actually paying attention to the lyrics. I noticed that over the last 4 years of doing this media, people are paying attention to the lyrics again. And like the beat could be like, like a beat of no drums. And they don't say, like Griselda does a prime example of that. And it's like, yo, like this is what we need. Because I always tell people, if you like Griselda, you're gonna like Ty Ferris, Fat Falder, Bane Belushi, Kid Vicious, Fat Ray. Like I tell them, like there's more than just Griselda out there.
I mean, that shouldn't even honestly even be a argument, bro. That's how hip hop is, man. Instead of like like Griselda is who Griselda is. Like they great, and they great for the culture, especially the timing. They don't get enough credit. But yeah, of course it's other artists. Of course the line don't stop there. It's just the fans ain't hip. They just kind of the average fan, the casual fan nowadays.
That's what I mean. Like the cat, because they see the Eminem thing and they're like, oh, because I can't tell you how much things I've seen about these shady fans comment on like West Side Gun. They're like, oh, why did he sign this guy? It's like, dude, like you're not in tune with like the movement. They're like, there's no drums, there's no banners. It's like, because it's not about that.
Yeah, everybody that got an Instagram account that comment on posts don't qualify to speak on shit. Like they don't qualify to speak on hip hop. And when I've said this before, and they get on me about this shit. Just saying, like if you only listen to Eminem, there's nothing wrong with that. Like he's a great lyricist and artist. That's not an argument. But if you just only listen to Eminem, it's not supposed to make sense when you listen to anybody else. You know what I'm saying? White, black, it don't matter. When you listen to anybody else, it ain't really supposed to make sense. Because you only used to that right there. You get what I'm saying? So, Eminem know what's up, though.
Yeah. Yeah, I see Shady Records retuning it on you. When I seen Shady Records, I was like, it's about time.
Yeah, but, people, man, like, I don't even think a lot of his fans even represent him well. Like,
yeah.
You get what I'm saying? Man.
Those fans are different.
Tapping in with Griselda and Slaughterhouse and 50 and, you know what I mean? Like, come on, man. This is, like, he know his shit and you can't really say too much about his fans because he got so many fans.
Yeah.
And with all of those fans, you're going to have people that, you know what I mean, don't know what the fuck. They just Eminem crazy or whatever. I'm not mad at that either. I just don't like it when, a general narrative start to get pushed about certain shit.
Yeah.
That's pretty much my dislike for the fans and shit that be going super crazy with the tweets. And if you say something that they don't like, then they feel like they gotta attack you in the fucking DMs and the comments. And then if you know what I mean, everything is oh, you're a racist because you said this, or you said, like, man, y'all don't know shit. You don't know shit. You just be fucking running your mouth, and that's what I mean about normalizing the truth. You can't call me a racist. You can't call me a racist. If I say motherfucking cracker. You know what I mean? Because the definition of cracker and everything that's connected to it is the person that had the whip that was cracking the slaves on the back. That shit has a fucking superior vibe to it to be the person that's able to do that. When you say the word nigger, there's so much bloodshed and just we ain't even got to go all the way there, but it's just like people don't want to understand that. They want to play semantics and go tit for tat when, you know, it'll never work when you get upset and you doing the race thing. You trying to me to say something to you or whatever the case may be, because I don't mind saying it, bro. I don't hide none of my shit from nobody. I ain't racist. Yeah. But if you show me that you racist, you a motherfucking cracker. You know what I'm saying? And that's not the equivalent to nigga. Honky's not the equivalent to no nigga.
Yeah.
Period. So we gonna normalize that shit. We not gonna do that. We're not gonna do that. And I keep saying certain things just to reiterate that I'm comfortable with saying what the hell I say, and I stand behind what I say, because when I say it, I let certain words come out of my mouth. They go to the people that deserve it, the people who have done racist shit, and I'll call them out on it. And when I do it, and if I don't have it on video for the world to see, you get what I'm saying? Then they start just assuming I'm racist. But
it's like, no, you gotta do a little bit of research. But people don't want it. They just do what's in their face. It's like they don't have the, what did you say? They don't have the power over an Instagram post. They don't have no fucking say in this.
And they used to people trying to get relevance on the internet. People trying to go viral. So if I say Yellow Wolf is a racist, they like, whoa, well, where's the proof? Where's the video? No, Yellow Wolf got a black wife, and all that type of shit. So, you can't really, those people, it's just like you gonna believe what you want to believe, but I don't have no reason to lie. I can't gain no fans from him.
Yeah, and what's the point? It doesn't benefit you in the long run.
He don't have no fans that would listen to me, bro.
Yeah, that's true.
You know what I'm saying? So it's just like I don't put stuff out there for attention. I don't have no history of doing that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a human being too, and I react. I got feelings and shit too, and I got certain shit that I don't tolerate. And it's just my views. It's nobody else's views but mine. And I still stand on what I stand on.
As you should, because we need more of that. I think, like, in time, the younger...
You don't get it, Lo.
What's
you
that?
Gonna get it. Don't worry. You gonna get it. You say we need more of it. Oh, you gonna get it. You gonna get it all this year.
I sure hope we do.
I don't play with them.
Because I think, like, within time now, too, the younger generation... You see how, like, the younger generation is less, like, worried about race and more about unifying. So, like, I'm curious to see, like, what the younger generation would do with society.
I mean, it's levels to the younger generation. You know what I mean? It's a lot of, really super open for whatever. Don't say that because his feelings or her feelings, that type of shit.
I didn't.
We need that, but we also need, a base.
Yeah.
We also need some people, some soldiers. We don't need everybody to be worried about feelings and shit like that. It's a time for that, and there's people for that, and there's people to be soldiers, and we need the soldiers to be, stand up gentlemen. You get what I'm saying? So, unity is gonna happen. How it happens. Everybody's not gonna be able to unify with everybody, and that's just the fact of it. I'm not gonna be able to unify with every black person because every black person just not gonna get it. So, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna be able to unify with every white person. It's gonna be white people that just don't get it. Yeah. So they gon'
like how when Nipsey died, like how most white people won't understand like how the uniting of Crips and Bloods was like a piece of history for this happened, because that was the first time in like I think like 20 something years that they came together for this man's funeral. We never seen something like that before in this day and age for an artist who died. So that's what I like to see about this younger generation, because we can't lie that music, especially hip hop, revolves around this world. It's the most universal language in this world.
Damn right. You're damn right. All over the world, there's people rapping in different languages and shit, and
There's a huge thing going on in Europe where this guy was going against the government, and they banned his music. And I think they locked him up. I gotta do more research on the dude, but I heard about that on CNN. And I was like, this is bigger than what it started out to be.
Yeah, it's becoming therapy and a way of expression for a lot of people. You know what I'm saying? And you know, all of that is a part of it. All of the chaos and the madness is all a part of it.
Man. But hey, man, you know, I think that you should come back when you release your new album, and then I'll do what I did with like Ty Ferris. Yo, shout out to Ty Ferris. I break down all this guy's album. Yo, let's do what me and Ty Ferris did with your new album. Let's come back and break it all down.
You ain't gonna get Ty Ferris to do that, man.
No.
Ty Ferris is the two busiest nigga in the world.
Oh no, he did it twice for me.
Oh well, shit, you gotta connect then. I need to go through you. I'm still waiting on my verse from Ty Ferris.
Oh shit. Okay, yeah, yo, he's very particular, cause he took me into the mind of him. He's very calculated.
He want to come to the lab, and he want to sit and write with me at the lab. I want to just send this verse because he's so fucking competitive, bro. That's a fact. I know it. He ain't gonna. You know what I mean? Unless he writes some shit where he feel like he ain't gonna be able to top this. You know what I mean? he ain't gonna do it. But you know, we both competitive, man. Me and Ty Ferris, we was in the motherfucking studio. That shit was like a boxing match down there. He was right. He was writing, and I was writing. He was writing, and I was writing, and we be looking side eyeing each other and shit. And he'd come up with a line, and I hear him go woo, and I look up, and when I look at him, he'll look back down at his pad and shit. And then when he look up, I look back down at mine. And at the end of the day, I mean, I don't know who the people would say had the best verse. But all I know is, you know, I had.
I both came out sweating on that.
World for him, yeah. He definitely was trying to kick my ass. I definitely was trying to kick his, and yeah, we did it. We came up with some classic. Fuck, man, my bad.
Oh, it's all good. I can edit that out. So yeah, like I said, because we broke down his whole out is No Cosign Cocaine Volume 3, and then we did his new one, Wired Different, and it's like hour and a half each. We talked about each track, so I'd love to do that with you when you drop your new album. We'll dissect the entire song like how me and Ty did.
Yeah, no, I'm with that for sure.
And it gives the Combat Jack essence, because I never realized like how important Combat Jack was to this culture. So, who do you, before I let you go, who do you like as an OG media personality?
OG media personality.
Like Arsenio Hall or Elliot Wilson or Angie Martinez, people like that. Like, who do you like?
I mean, I respect everybody that you name. I mean, out of all those people, I would say Arsenio Hall. You know, he has some classic, general, like, you know, entertainer moments.
Yeah. And he the one time he had I forget who it was, R&B singer, but Fat Joe was in the crowd, and out of the random he was like, "Yo, that's my man, Fat Joe, right there."
Yeah. I mean, Angie Martinez has some, you know, some real classic hip hop moments and shit too. But
and she got a Pac interview she's still sitting on.
Yeah, I mean, shit. Yeah. I would say Arsenio Hall, but if you're talking about just hip hop, I think Angie Martinez probably got, you know, some of the more classic moments.
Don't worry, when I'm in the same room with Angie and she playing the Pac, I was like, "Yo, we gotta get Vishis in here."
Yeah, know that.
Get that history together.
We gonna put the alien sticker right there in there, right there in their face.
And for the people who are just tuning in now too, man, it's not the first time that this guy's been on the show, man. From all the legends and everyone else who's been on the show, I'm always gonna remember this gentleman right here who gave me my first shot, because there would be no From the Desk Below if this man had given me my first shot. So yo, the floor is yours, Vish. You can promote whatever you want before I let you go.
Yeah, salute to you, man. You came a long way, bro. I definitely remember when you first started, and I seen all the interviews and stuff you got with all the extravagant artists and things, and I'm proud of you, man. I got Construction of a Black Nation out. I want everybody who haven't checked that to go watch it. 1, 2, 100,000 times.
Make that shit 16 million views by the time this comes out, everyone.
Yeah, man. Let's get this popularized. Let's get this. Let's make this shift in hip hop shift to the right shit.
Do you have a website for your Alien game merch? I seen you got new Alien game merch out.
Oh yeah, you talking about these fly threads?
Yes,
right
sir.
here?
And I also seen the one with the hashtag with the fly logo on the bottom.
Yeah, we got some things going on. So I always tell people to go to sickemrecords.com. The reason why I do that, it is an Alien Gang store, but I just want people to go to sickemrecords.com, check out how awesome the site is. It's a little tab where you can hit shop, and it'll take you right to the Alien Gang store with all these fly gears right here. And, yeah, man, enjoy. I want to see all the aliens. Now, this is Alien to the death right here.
That's fresh right there, too.
This is going to be the original. But we're going to do other designs and stuff like that. But this is going to be the original. We're going to do auctions on the website. We're going to do all kind of crazy
I'm going to
shit.
cut the original, get that classic merch when that blows up. It's like, yo, you see this right here? That was the original right here.
Yeah, this would be like having my rookie card right here. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, it's going to be worth more in the future.
And for the people who are interested, it's in Sickem Records is in the link below. All you got to do is click it.
Yeah, click that shit, man. Tap in.
And man,
you get to see videos, you get to see, the music and stuff like that. You get to shop with the merch. I got a weed strain coming. The Alien OG. Shouts out to Glove Love, T-Funk, the head alien. You know what I'm saying over there at Glove Love. Yeah, it's big things happening. I would give you a little flash because I got a bag of
go right ahead.
Love work here. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, they got real aliens growing the weed, bro.
Yo,
the dirt came from another planet. We'll talk about that later.
That probably hit different too.
It is a whole nother level. But yeah, shout out to him. Shit, shout out to Big Bro, Nickel. You know what I mean? We about to bring that Grammy home. Shouts out to the OG, Greg. I talked to him earlier. My mom, my dad, my little sister, my little brother, Al Kufu. He gonna be on the album. I'm gonna introduce him to the world.
What about Ashley Sorrell? She gonna be on the album too?
I ain't got nothing with Ashley yet, but it's definitely something on the radar.
Yes, because for the people who ain't tapped into Ashley Sorrell, oh my God, her part on Godspeed, oh my God.
Yeah, Ashley is an angel. She sounds like a damn angel.
I want the full project, Ashley, if you're listening. Oh my God, that shit looks like it's from a different planet. Ooh, yeah, that definitely looks like it's from a different planet. Look how green that is. It's like minty green almost.
I told you. I tried to tell you, but yeah, we about to get this packaged up here. We got the artwork for it and everything. The Alien Gang OG, man. So we got the Alien Gang merch. We got the strain, and we gonna do more strains, and we gonna do more looks with the Alien Gang shit. I definitely got more music coming. I plan on shooting a video soon. I might shoot that one with Jon Connor, bro. I'm telling you, it's one of them.
Yeah, we need to hear that, yo. That one's gonna be fire.
Yeah. So be on the lookout for that. And like I said, it's brand new. Connor ain't even heard it yet. He don't even know. He killed that shit.
They got me hyped to hear this over here now too. Yeah, do the video. Yo, I hope y'all do the video now.
You could hit not on the thing, but we behind the scenes with it. I'll play it for you.
Oh yeah. I like to get as a fan. I'm not gonna be like that.
Okay, well, however you enjoy it, but it's here.
But I'll remember though. But I like to consume it as a fan when it first gets released. I don't like sometimes I get sent stuff, but hey, if I get it as a fan, it hits. It was like, ooh, yo, experience like everyone else.
I appreciate that.
Hey, man, I gotta say it like it is, man. Because what I admire about you is your loyalty, and I thought like I was the only person like that was like had the much amount of loyalty that you have. So I was like, man, there's all the people out there who go hard for what they believe in, like you. So it's good to know there's all the people out there like that.
Yeah, that's me. That's me.
And
Mr. Fucking Loyalty.
if that being said, man, yo, if you ain't tapped into this man's music, and if you only heard from him from Thou Shall, I recommend go check out this man's discography. Man, this guy was rapping on a Rihanna beat and never made it sound so good. Go Hard Part 2.
Grammy nominated.
And Grammy nominated. So
Grammy nominated artist, Kid Vishis. I should change my profile.
Yeah, wait till the Grammy's home and then we can change it now too. But Grammy nominated artist.
Grammy nominated artist.
Grammy award winning artist when it comes out though.
Yeah, I'm gonna put both. Grammy nominated and Grammy award winning.
With that being said, man, this gentleman's always going to be on the show. Man, he's been on the
My
show.
avatar is gonna be the plaque from the Grammy. my motherfucking at name gonna be motherfucking Grammy winning Vish.
Yeah, you can definitely change that on Twitter to that too.
Yeah, Grammy award winning artist. What my fucking at name gonna be.
And you're going to see more of this gentleman in the future, man. But for right now, man, this is another classic interview from Desk Low, featuring the one and only Kin Alien himself, Kid Vicious.
Alien Gang, look up.
That's
Shouts
right.
out to Low, man.